Hello and welcome everyone to another update video here on this channel about Bitcoin, Ethereum, guarantie and also ADA. I will give you all the updates and the price targets about my current trade. I will also tell you where I'm going to scale it higher, where my current orders are placed and what I'm expecting here currently for the crypto market. So stick here with me until the very end and enjoy this video. And we're starting here straight on the ADA 4-hour time frame. And as you can see, we've reached here my target area for this wave 2 correction perfectly. As you can see, I've been tracking here this 5-wave move towards the upside all the time for ADA. Then said we need now an ABC correction in this target area, which we finally saw. And from there, I will enter my long positions. I'm right now still in my long position, which I opened, I think 2 days ago, and I have my long orders set to actually scale it up higher. And my long orders are currently placed here very, very slightly below the market price to scale my long position even higher. Because when we are zooming in here a little bit, you can see that, this is most likely an 1, 2, 3, 4. So now there is the 5th wave, which is bringing us down, actually to the very bottom of this downwards movement. Now, could it be that the low is already in? Of course, it can be. It can be. But the other opportunity is that we are actually right now in a wave 4 and we are seeing one last wave 5. But please take into consideration that first of all, the low can be in already. That's why I'm already in my long position. Second of all, we are here on the 15 minutes time frame. It's actually 6:45 p.m. In time of recording, Central East European time. So practically what I'm waiting here now is if we're getting this lower low, then I will straight scale up my long position there. Because as you can see, I'm tracking here this 5-wave move in yellow already of the C wave since up there. And in my opinion, we saw the 4th wave here developing quite the last few days. So now there should be the last wave of the C wave. And of that, we already saw, in my opinion, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So it depends. Either the low is in right now, then I would just change the smaller degree wave count a little bit, or the low is in with the next dip here. So that's when I'm scaling up my long position here. If the low is already in, we would see something developing like, wait, let me delete here this smaller degree wave count. If the low is already in, this would now develop into a 5-wave structure, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if this is it, if actually there is a 5-wave structure now developing, then we will see a 3-wave correction afterwards. And actually then I'm using this point to scale up the long position again. So that's the current situation. I'm not 100% sure if the low is already in or if it's coming here with the next dip. But please have in your mind that with the next dip, I'm actually meaning the 15 minutes time frame. So I'm not waiting here a few more days. I'm actually thinking about, is it already it, or is the low coming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours here? I actually observed the price movements during the Fed meeting today on my German channel. So if you're interested into that and you understand the language German, you can of course feel free to check that out as well. Here actually I would still stick to the option that this was a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an ending diagonal in the wave 5. So now there should be a 5th wave here towards the downside, but also note that we already got above this trend line here, which is actually the first sign that we are going higher. So I cannot tell you if we are seeing the lower low or not. I'm actually in the long position. If we are seeing the lower low, I will even scale it up, because anyways, it doesn't matter if we are seeing here one more low or not. Overall, my price target here on the 4-hour time frame is around about the 60 US cent level. So for me, actually, it doesn't really matter if I get in here at 32 cents, 33, 31, but somewhere around that target area. Of course, I want to have my entry here, and because I don't want to involve myself into too much risk, I'm scaling in practically. That's why I have several long limit orders set, and also took a smaller long entry before, even if I knew that we are seeing this lower low. I've been following this wave count here on this channel for the last few days already. I've been telling you all the updates every day continuously. So that's practically my view. I'm in the long. And I will scale it up if we are getting lower. It doesn't need to get lower. You can see here this bigger trend line, yeah, it practically, when we break above this trend line, it symbolizes me that the wave C is over, yeah. I mean, take it with a pinch of salt. We can get a fake out, so-called, above it, yeah. We can actually go above and then get the lower low, yeah. So don't take it too serious, but actually if we are getting above it, retesting it from above as support and then seeing a higher high, that would also be for me the first indication that this here is developing here into a smaller 5-wave impulse. Because actually you can still go into the trade, or actually it is an opportunity to go still into a trade if we're seeing here now small first 1-2 setup developing, then this wave 2 would be, as I said, in the smaller time frames, the entry point for the wave 3 of 1, 4 and 5, and the top of the yellow wave 1, yeah, which is approximately in the 40 to 42 cent region, yeah, is the moment when I will open probably hedge short positions, yeah, for this second wave. Right now I'm practically waiting, yeah. And we can also go over, of course, right now to the Ethereum chart. And there you can actually see we also got the last low, which I was talking about yesterday in my video. Yeah, when I delete here for a moment this smaller wave count, you can see that in my yesterday's and day before yesterday's video, I talked all the time about this being a fifth wave. And this fifth wave need to consist out of 5 waves, and this was, in my opinion, a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I told you we need to come here actually in this last move below this previous wave 3 low, and actually that's what we saw. That's what we saw. We didn't really nicely reach the target here, but that can actually be a very bullish indication as well. So if I would trade Ethereum, actually I would have a few long orders here in place in this target area, but I would not actually consider it as a wrong idea to enter in a small long position already. If we are zooming in actually here, you can see that we have no confirmation that this downward trend is over yet on the smaller time frames. This can still develop one last low in the target area with no problems. We have no problems with that. But this can also develop already in a 5-wave impulse. We actually can count this as complete at the bigger time frames. The smaller time frames actually would suggest still a lower low, because actually when I'm zooming in here in the 1 hour time frame, you can see that I would consider this as an ABC, in a wave 4. So that can be a wave 1 towards the downside, a wave 2. So that was a wave 3. We are now in the wave 4, and there is as well a 5th wave here towards the downside of the 5th wave of the 5th wave of the A wave. So that's practically as well there my expectation what can surely happen. So that's why I would actually not jump in a long position here without any furthermore security or safety guidelines. If I would open up a long position here, which I'm not doing because I'm trading ADA Cardano long, if I would jump in a long position right here, I would only jump in a small long position and set some limit long orders here in this target area, because it can easily happen that we are coming down, but just for a small bounce, practically stopping out all the long orders, all the stop losses which are set here below this low, and then reversing to the upside sharply. That's practically my main expectation, but don't get me wrong, we can also reverse straight from here. There's no problem with that. We can already count 5 waves as complete. Let's now have a look at the QNT chart, and there is as well absolute zero reason to change any of my expectations. You can see here my target areas are still set in the same region as in my first video or second video, which I provided you with. It was down there when I showed you here is my first target area for the B wave, and down there is my second target area for the C wave, because I actually consider this as a wave 1 towards the upside. So this should be a wave 2, and this consists out of an A wave, a B wave and a C wave, and we should reach actually this target before we can reverse here in the bigger wave 3 towards the upside. What would happen actually if we see another high? I would still stick to my opinion, and that we are getting the C wave target afterwards, because this can then still be an A, B, C. No problems with that as well. This would then just not be an ABC in the B wave. This would then be a WXYX, but we would also have no problems with that. So as long as we are not reaching this target area between the 80 and the $95 US, I'm not doing anything If we are reaching this target area, I'm opening massive long positions and also buying QNT for my long-term holding portfolio. If this information was useful for you, if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe down below the video to this YouTube channel, activate the small little bell so you always get notified when I upload a new video here for you on this channel. And also leave your comments down below in the video section. It helps me pushing the algorithm. And if you're interested, also check out down below the video my links to the Exchange BITGET, where you get actually a trading bonus up to $8,000 when you register with the link down below the video. And also there are the links to my TikTok, Twitter and Instagram channel. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for sticking with me here until the very end. And I hope we will see each other in the next video here on this channel. Ciao, ciao.